Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best external hard drive docking stations.
Starting at number 5.
Kensington Thunderbolt. I ultimately ruled out the SD5800T as a candidate for the best overall Thunderbolt dock because the price is all over the map. $379 is way too much. But Amazon's $229.99 price makes this a bargain for what this 16-in-1 dock delivers. Like the Plugable TBT3 UDZ above, this dock features 4 display ports, 2 DisplayPort, 2 HDMI. With a twist, it can connect to all 4 displays at 4K resolution, and not just 2. Sonnet's Echo 20 Thunderbolt for SuperDock has its own gimmick, which I considered but ruled out, an integrated M.2 storage slot. The dock can support 4 displays by using the CDC/HBR3 data compression technique mentioned elsewhere, which modern laptops include but older laptops do not. For me, this quad display capability is a bonus, and it will handle the expected 2 4K displays just fine, and at a reasonable price. About the only thing I didn't like was that one charging port didn't work as expected. But it has a spare, too. And that worked as expected. This is a solid, ultra-premium dock at a good price, which is why it earns my endorsement. A vertical stand helps save space.
Coming at number 4.
UGREEN Revodok Pro. The only reason that this isn't my pick for the best budget Thunderbolt docking station is because it appears to use a generic form of compression known as HBR3, high bitrate 3, with DSC, display stream compression, which is built into the DisplayPort spec. That's a particular technology that is more common within recent Intel Core and Core Ultra laptops, but isn't guaranteed to appear on yours. If you own a laptop with a Thunderbolt port, though, this should work just fine. You'll also have to supply your own USB-C power cable. Otherwise, this docking station has so much to offer. The price is outstanding, of course, but UGREEN's dock is also so flexible yet so stable. Everything's well labeled, and the dock offers DisplayPort as well as HDMI options. And it's really quite portable, too. Just remember that charger.
At number 3.
Belkin Thunderbolt 3. Belkin's Thunderbolt 3 dock core is a smartly designed powered Thunderbolt 3 travel dock, and an inexpensive one as well. It's one of the most compact Thunderbolt docks that you can buy. At a nearly square 5.2 by 6.5 by 1.5 inches, the Thunderbolt dock core doesn't take up much room, and the included 8-inch Thunderbolt 3 cord provides ample length for flexibility. Ports are adequately spaced around the flat, black plastic cube, with HDMI 2.0 and DisplayPort 1.4 ports providing a stable 4K/60Hz experience to both of my 4K displays. There's gigabit Ethernet and a 3.5mm audio jack. Unfortunately, the USB 3.1 and USB 2.0 Type A ports aren't labeled, but they're there.
Number 2 of my list.
Kensington SD5780T Thunderbolt. One of my testing credos is affordable flexibility, and I favor a dock that will fit into your existing setup. Plugable's TBT3 UDZ, above, is about as flexible as you can get, but the Kensington SD5780T was originally substantially cheaper. Not anymore, which is why I've elevated the TBT3 UDZ to best pick status. The Kensington SD578T, however, is a solid all-around Thunderbolt 4 dock in all respects. For those who wish to use a single 4K monitor, chances are that you'll already own an HDMI cable. The additional Thunderbolt 4 port allows you to add an additional display, but that requires the purchase of an additional cable. Still, in my tests the dock was stable, and not all are, with a nice port selection. The dock will charge your smartphone, albeit with a USB-A port.
And number 1.
Plugable 14 inches. Plugable's TBT3 UDZ has at various times been my best overall and runner-up, depending on price swings. Because of the similarities between Thunderbolt 3 and Thunderbolt 4, there's no harm in buying a Thunderbolt 3 dock, as the performance is the same. But, for now, anyway, the Plugable TBT3UDZ is just a few dollars more expensive than our runner-up pick, the Kensington SD5780T, and is far more flexible in terms of what it offers. Plugable's dock simply offers much more flexibility for a comparable price. Put simply, the TBT3UDZ is in a class of premium docks that don't force you to pick a particular display cable. If you own a pair of monitors with DisplayPort cables, you can plug them right in. Oh, they're HDMI? No problem, there are 2 ports for those, too. Powered ports to charge a smartphone? Sure. SD and microSD slots? Of course. And a vertical stand to save space? Sign me up.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.